Hey, welcome back to Hellenica, where we're back in Thebes again. We were trying to get the Greeks all ready to fight off this Anaxagoras guy who's pretty nasty, but it didn't work out. And we ran into the Shadows, Nyx from the Shadows, and it helped her out. She brought us back here so we can talk to Epi. There's also Bausius and a Theban citizen. Let's chat with the citizen real quick. Did you feel that tremor earlier? Seriously, that's all you're gonna give me. Alright, Bausius? Irina was supposed to meet me here. I hope her train wasn't held up by the tremor. It didn't seem that bad. So I guess there was some sort of tremor, apparently. What does Epi have to say? Epi, we need to talk. I'm happy to listen to the concerns of any ordinary Theban. However, I'm on my way to an important railroad meeting. Perhaps we can discuss whatever you need later. Somewhere private. Sir, we don't have time for subterfuge. We've always have time for subterfuge. Thebes' safety and peace of mind are only possible because we wage our wars in secret. It won't do us any good now. Headquarters has been destroyed. That can't be. Since the Shadows' founding 15 years ago, no one from outside has learned of our headquarters location. Someone must have betrayed us. You think? It was Pindar, wasn't it? I was always suspicious of him. Pindar died at the base. Are you sure it was him? Did you identify the body? Sir? Then who found us? The Persians, sir. Remember the rumors we had heard about their mass forces? Tales of them wielding fire as hot as Hephaestus' furnace, and striking like a lightning bolt from Zeus? Fanciful excuses, no doubt invented by some cowardly mercenary company to excuse their incompetence. But they do have masks! Their fire wasn't as hot as Hephaestus' furnace, but it still hurt a lot! Sir, having fought these masked Persian immortals, I can verify that report was accurate. Hephaestus' crooked leg it is. Persia might be the greatest nation on earth, but they're a nation of men, not gods. Go look at the charred corpses of your countrymen if you won't believe us. I would never accuse Nyx of lying, yet how can this be? Persia hasn't even entered the age of steam. They're still using wicker shields. Which burn. Sir, you know as well as I do that it doesn't always take great armies or physical prowess to win battles. Of course, I just never imagined. Were there any survivors? I mean, besides Nyx? Only a handful. It would have been worse had Diona and her allies not arrived when they did. Diona, praise your goddess for sending you to us in our hour of need. My allies and I go where the huntress directs me. Is that so? To us, this looked like you were wandering haphazardly. Ha ha ha. Though you certainly picked the right time to come to Thebes. But who's this? He looks like a Persian. Is he your prisoner? Don't be silly, he's our friend. Your friend? His countrymen have just slaughtered my people. He's probably playing friend until he can get that blade off on his blade of his on our necks. Take that back. Brass, I don't think... That barbarian has spilled more Persian blood than you have. He's my brother in battle, not some cowardly assassin. And he's the last of the Magians. A Magian? I thought the last one died of hyperbia. I may have come close to death, but the fire still burns in my veins. And thank you, Brass. I'm glad to be your brother. Maybe Sparta can adopt you. That won't be necessary. Alright, now these guys are back. Alright, citizen. That tremor knocked my clock off the wall. Do you think the gods are angry? My friend in Attica keeps warning me Poseidon is insulted by the railroad. Poseidon has gotta, grow a pair. Your friend's crazy. If the bull of the sea had something as our city, believe me, you would know. Remember what happened to Corinth? That's true. That wasn't an earthquake. It's actually the Shadows testing some kind of secret weapon. I think they're eyeing Macedon. By Hephaestus, not this again. For the last time, with no secret Theban spy network. Plus, even if, hypothetically speaking, there were... why would the Shadows want to target Macedon? I thought it was mostly trees and cows. That's just it. That's just it. My cousin's friend's wife heard that at Macedon they developed a way to make wooden steam engines that use cow droppings for fuel instead of coal. Wait, what? Wouldn't a wooden steam engine catch fire? It would, except the Macedonians have a secret polishing technique, which makes the wood impossible to light on fire. That's a secret the shadows are willing to kill to get. Someone's been huffing the steam. You're absolutely right. A wood steam engine would be invaluable for the shadows' secret doings. What? Okay. They better be careful. I hear the shadows have eyes and ears everywhere. They might be watching right now as we speak. Ah! I did too much. We'll split up. They won't catch us both. Wait, she just... Don't bother. He's off to hide in the sewers for a day. You've done that before? Sure. Paranoid ramblers like that are great for throwing people off our scent. Alright. Irina, praise Hephaestus. Wait, are you bleeding? What happened? Bosses, listen. We need to talk. I wasn't really away on railroad business. There's something I should have told you long ago. Epi won't appreciate that. And he's not in a great mood now anyway. To Hades with him. I've been so busy trying to keep Thebes safe, I've almost forgot why I was doing it. Tomorrow the fates might cut my thread short, so I want to make sure I have no regrets. Or you can wait till tomorrow and see if you're alive. Come on, Bossius, let's talk about this in private. Is that something we should report to Epi? He'll learn about it soon enough. It would only be a distraction now. So it was Irina, was she like a spy or something, and she's gonna like go tell her hubby what the deal is? Alright, Epi. What will you do now? We need to learn more about how the Persians did this and defang them before they can strike again. I might even take the pleasure of attending to them personally. You always told me passion was our greatest enemy. Not now, Nyx. Sir, remember what happened to Lopidius when... Don't you dare use his memory like this! She was just trying to help. If you want to help, we need information. Our spy network is fractured. The citizens of Thebes are far-traveled and loose-lipped. See if you can learn anything from them. You want us to gather rumors? Even rumors can reveal the shape of the truth. Report anything of interest back to me, and I'll run it by the contacts we still have and figure out how we can retaliate. Yes, sir. So I guess we just chat to all these guys and come back and report, eh? Gossiper. Can you believe those Athenians? This has to be some sort of joke the gods are playing. Are they tearing the train tracks and terrorizing anyone that looks like a foreigner? I hate to think what those Luddites might do with Athens' navy. That's just a thing. They won't use it. What? I swear to Zeus, my cousin says the Luddite mobs have the most of the fleet chained up into port. Even jailed a few of the sailors that protested. But the navy is a source of Athens' power. The rock of reason is of no interest to their wildfire of ignorance and hate. So what are they going to do with the ships? No one knows. Some of the Luddites are screaming they should all be sunk. Callias and his buddies seem to know that would be a terrible idea, but they also don't want to risk the mob turning against them. Yes, an open flame has no loyalties. But from what I've heard of Callias' speech, it sounds like they're going to declare war on the world. Good luck doing that without a navy. A comedy. Those mobs and their chicken-hearted leaders wouldn't last 5 minutes against a Spartan regiment. They should stick to hiding beneath their walls and inside their steamships like they did in the last Peloponnesian War. The one they won? Powerful fleet being completely neglected. We should remember that when we report back to Epi. Okay, more gossip maybe? It's been a while since anyone has heard from Exagoras. Some say he's gone missing. Anaxagoras? By Zeus, I hope he's okay. The King of Rhodes is missing? That's Evagorus, the Mechanus King. Anaxagoras is the famous Athenian inventor whom the Luddites exiled from Athens a few years ago. After that, he went to go to work in Sparta. I can't believe I haven't heard about him. His work is inspirational. He invented the valve gear that dramatically increased efficiency for... It's nice to hear such enthusiasm for his work. Well, at least someone knows of Anaxagoras. Wait, where have you heard of him? Well, that is a story far older than your bright little flame. But to say the least, he's a dear friend of mine. Did he have enemies? Plenty. Bandits we drubbed, aristocrats whose schemes we spoiled, and he's broken at least one girl's heart. The Luddites don't like him much for obvious reasons, and I would be the Spartan rebels. The Spartan rebels found his presence an insult, evidence that King Agesilaus had turned his back on tradition. By building steam engines? Spartans can be conservative. More like stubborn mules with the heads of pigs. I hope Athena's looking out for Anaxagoras. He's been a huge inspiration to Theo Mechanus everywhere, and to me. Alright, that's a couple. Like, how much do we have to do here? Did you hear? Sirius's troops had landed in Assyria. I knew he was lying about going to Egypt. What? Why would he do that? No one's sure, but looks like he's marching straight towards the Persian capital, where he plans on challenging Artaxerxes for the throne. The Pretender King's own brother has turned against him? Apparently so. He was intent on collecting the best mercenaries in Greece had to offer, after all. I guess all of Persia remembers how soundly our hoplites beat them last time we fought. Yeah, but charging into the heart of Persia? Epi will want to know about this. Alright, that's gotta be enough. I don't want to keep talking to these guys. So, Nyx. It's weird we're gathering rumors. I don't think much of what we're learning is reliable. To start, we first learned Jason of Pharia's invasion plans from a drunk merchant. But Jason never attacked Thebes! That's right, he didn't. Is that because you found out about it, or... The Shadows know anything about the Persians, from before? It's a Shadow's duty to know about every power in the world. And even if we failed to see this coming, we weren't completely blind. We knew Artaxerxes was up to something on the Aegean. There were reports of his general Sisyphus meeting with a pirate Pittacus in Crete. Who's Pittacus? He's the closest thing the pirates have to a king. He's got a cruel streak on a stolen Athenian warship. What do the Persians want with the pirates? We don't know. Hopefully you can get some leads from your conversations with the citizens. Well, jeez. Hear news from Egypt. Seems like the Persian satraps have a full-blown rebellion on their hands. Hasn't Egypt been part of Persia for a century? Why hasn't it tried to break free before now? They did, but their previous efforts met unheralded and bloody ends. Oh well, that explains it. Maybe things will be different now with the Egyptian resistance is being led by a masked hero. A masked hero? He called himself the Jackal. The Jackal? That's a great hero name. Diona, can we have hero names? You can be the Earthside Undertaker, and Brasidas can be the Boulder Basher. Why not just Brass? Skylax, you be the Scythian Scythe. I'm from Carandia, not Scythia. Anyway, it's driving the Persians crazy trying to find him. The Jackal's been robbing the Persian tax collectors, rescuing any enslaved Egyptians. The Pretender King won't take that well. Oh, he's furious, declaring martial law and sending whole legions of troops there. But they can't catch the Jackal! Nope, they think the Jackal can strike as suddenly as a storm in the desert, defeating whole regiments sent after him. He even shrugs off wounds that would have killed a mortal man. Impossible! No, it's true! At least, that's what I heard. Alright, can we tell Epi about this now? Like, is there a limit to how much we get? Do you see the new Theomechanic at the main station? It's so lifelike, I'm worried it might be a living machine. Nah, that's a regular clockwork automaton. Pythagorean tech has totally different approach to its control mechanisms. At least from the rumors I've heard, that is. It's not like I've ever seen a piece, right? The temples Theomechanic are cool, but they don't have the same delicate artistry and beauty that Pythagorean tech has. I wish you weren't so enthused by those heretics' work. I don't see what the big deal is. Skylax is handy to have around, and he's a heretic and a Persian. And even if they are trying to make living machines, if the gods really minded, don't you think they'd punish the Pythagoreans themselves? Lightning bolts from the sky, floods, that sort of thing. Poseidon was certainly pretty direct when Corinth offended him. Now what about the Pythagoreans' claim of a coming apocalypse that gods be powerless to stop? Oh well, I hope they're wrong about that. Or at least I hope it doesn't happen before I can try out my new portable boiler design. Priorities. It's crazy, right? I didn't even know Persia had a navy. A big one too. Seems good that they're only using it against the pirates, huh? Excuse me, what's that about pirates? Oh, I was telling my friend here that the pirates won't be a problem for too much longer. Persia's gotten fed up with them and decided to invade Crete. What? Yeah, I guess after the Athenians pushed them out of the Aegean, they were giving the whole rest of the Mediterranean trouble. So the whole Persian fleet sailed in there to take care of business. That doesn't sound good. The Pretender King's fleet rarely travels this far. Are you sure? A couple of my sailing buddies all reported seeing the Persian Navy sailing to Crete. I doubt it was for a social call. Unless they're working together. Haha, yeah right, that'd be terrible if the pirates and Persians decided to work together for some reason. Let's go talk about this somewhere else, eh, Diona? Alright. Alright, Brasidas, what do you want to say? I thought the barbarian king was allying himself with the pirates. Why would he seek a battle with them? I don't think he's seeking battle. It's a closer port. A closer port for what? For his invasion. I think you're being overdramatic. We already know what Athenian steamships will do to Persian Tyramines if it comes to war. What curious fortune, then, that the Luddites have decided to lock up the Athenian ship. Hades, don't be in trouble then. You should tell Epi. Yeah, right, Epi. Sir, we got some men from the Luddites in Athens. Apparently their hatred of Theomechanae is so extreme that they've disabled all their steamships. What? Did they sink them? Not yet. They have them chained up in port, but it might be a matter of time. I suppose that's one less worry for us, but it doesn't mean the Luddite madness is worse than we anticipated. At least they've done us the favor of handicapping themselves. Not so sure, Epi. I mean, I'm thinking, it sounds like the Persians and the pirates are coming to attack, and the Athenians can't actually help. We also learned that Cyrus is leading a campaign against his older brother. Is he? So Nix's intuition was correct. But I have a status that's the first good news I've heard all day. You think he'll get rid of Anaxarxes? After what we've seen today, I'd say Sirius is doomed. But his folly should keep Anaxarxes occupied, blind to our movements as we prepare our counterattack. I'm afraid we're being troubling news. The Pretender King's fleet has set sail. I think they plan on using Crete as a jumping off point to invade Greece. Hades! And the only navy in Greece capable of stopping them is useless, chained up in... Sir? Get in contact with our agents in Athens. We need a way to sneak a troop to the docks. I'm sure we can manage that, but it's going to be extremely difficult to fight our way out once the Athenians learn we're there. We won't need to. If you seek a good death, better to break your spears against the Persians. I don't plan on dying, Spartan, not the next week anyway. If the Athenians have no use for their steamboats, then we're happy to take them off their hands. That would give us a navy strong enough to take the fight to the Persians. If we strike now, we cripple their invasion. Exactly. More sailing. I'm starting to prefer the good death idea. I have a bad feeling about this, sir. Too many things can go wrong. Nix, we only have bad choices. This is the one I think gives us some hope for victory. We need to strike before the Persian fleet reaches the mainland. Give the orders. We've got some Athenian ships to liberate. Very well, sir. New path unlocked. So is that our only path? Our only option is to go and attack the Persian fleet, like free up the Greek fleet to attack the Persian fleet. Okay, so we've got a choice to make now that has nothing to do with what to do. We've got to go and do this. Let's go, but I'm just looking at the time, and you know, this is going to take like some time to get done. We made it to the fog, sir. There's Crete in the distance. Good. Hand me that telescope. The entire Persian fleet sitting there like ducks. We'll strike quietly and take out their ships, leaving them stranded. Oh yes, like Zeus's lightning, fast and deadly. Could we maybe dock first? That would defeat the purpose. You're still not happy about this, huh? Epi is so intent on charging forward, he doesn't realize we're running blind. Sometimes our eyes deceive us, so we must trust our instincts. That's exactly the problem. This feels wrong. This isn't a time for gut feelings. We fight now. The Persians will drive straight into the heart of Greece. Yeah, bear up! You know, because Diona's an Arktos, and she's tough. Huh. Sometimes you guys are no fun. Ships are aligned, sir. Let's avenge our fallen comrades. Ram them! Whoa, thanks for catching me, Diona. I didn't catch you, you fell on me. Sorry. Where's the fight in this? It's not my preferred method of battle, but it befits the Pretender King's dogs and their underhanded tactics. Again, we'll leave no ship floating. Sir, a ship is coming to intercept. What? Let me see. That's not a Persian ship. It's an Athenian warship, but how? It's Pittacus. Men, I think we ought to show these types what real pirating is. Full speed. He's coming in too quickly. We can't dodge him. I don't intend to. Turn to face him. Also, I suggest hanging on to something sturdy. He doesn't mean me. Aww. Impact in Came to play pirate, eh? Even stole your own ships. We're just borrowing them. We'll give them back when we're done. How can you serve that bloody-handed Persian king? He slaughters without cause, he grinds civilizations into rubble, and he won't stop till all the world is his. Consider it retribution for what the Athenians did to my family. Whatever that might have been. Okay, let me have a look at this map real quick. This is a heck of a map. We've got five Nyx plus our regular band. And that's it. And they have got a lot going on here. So I think we're going to take a break here. This has been a story-heavy episode by a long shot. So we'll go ahead and take a break. I know it means we don't have any battle today, which I'm kind of disappointed in. I love, like, the battles are my favorite part of the game here, but it's a story-heavy day. We had lots of reading to get through, lots of understanding the story, knowing what's going on. Things are kind of coming to a head in the story, so important to get all that stuff out so we know where we're at. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.